Hi, this is for students who are writing CAT 26. Focus is verbal. We have a separate video for Quant, separate video for DLR. This is how to prepare for verbal if you're prepared for CAT 26. Now, we've been training students for more than 23 years, so fairly comfortable with the exam. So, if you look at a verbal section, normally they have reading, grammar, vocabulary, reasoning. There are 4 areas normally any aptitude exam tests you on. But if you look at a CAT paper pattern, the CAT is focused on reading. So you have 60%, 67% of the verbal section as RC. That means out of 24 questions, 16 questions is reading comprehension. Right? Apart from that, you have parasummary, which is also reading. So around 8 to 12%. So around 75 to 80% is directly linked to reading. If you look at the other questions, odd man out, sentence correct completion, parajumbles, they also linked to reading. So almost the entire paper is sort of linked to reading. There is no questions purely on grammar and question grammar or vocabulary. Vocabulary does help in reading, so you can do a little bit of vocabulary, but purely if you look at CAT, the focus is reading. Other exams do have a questions on grammar, but CAT does not have it so far. So if you want to prepare for CAT for verbal, so from October, December, start creating a habit of reading. So read what you like, around half an hour to 1 hour, maybe novels, maybe articles on your hobby, sports, etc. Whatever you love or enjoy reading, read that. Do vocabulary for 15 minutes. Okay, this is what you can prepare as far as CAT is concerned for this particular period. So the idea is basically create a habit of reading. So that you enjoy reading and you go. From January to March, you read what you enjoy reading, but start reading something extra, like 1 or 2 newspaper editorials a day. So pick up a newspaper, there's an editorial page, read editorial page. Okay, read article on diverse topics. So there is a website called Patrick Dsouza reading list blog. So you get links to articles which are relevant to CAT. They help you to create good habit of reading diverse topics. You continue doing vocabulary. Don't waste too much time on vocabulary. A little bit time on vocabulary is fine, right? Not too much. If you are comfortable with understanding what you are reading, then you don't have to do vocabulary. From April to June, apart from whatever you have done, like reading, editorials, articles, diverse topic, you can do a little bit of grammar exercises. You can do RCs, 1 or 2 RCs as such. So you can increase your reading diverse articles a little bit, 2 articles. But apart from that, solve some grammar, do RCs, that could help. For vocabulary, do word list. Word par made easy, normal Lewis is good, or word list. Pick up both, see what you're comfortable with, and you can choose that. Normally for entrance examination, word list is fine, you need not do Norman Lewis, but if you feel Norman Lewis is a good option, you can pick that up instead. Verbal exercises, basically idea is to understand grammar. Reading grammar from Wren and Martin and all is too confusing, purely because so many exceptions that you go wrong. The best way to understand and learn grammar vocabulary for the entrance exam is solve grammar exercises and make a book to note down your mistakes. So you learn from your mistakes. It's the best way to solve these particular questions. Hope this helps. We'll come up with more videos to help you prepare. If you're writing CAT 26, do subscribe to our channel. Thank you.